Morning YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Megan. If you're a returning viewer, hey guys, welcome back. With that being said, today we're going to go and do the North Shore yarn crawl. That's Aurora coming in and out of the door. We're prepping the car. We got up at the ass crack of dawn. Right, Marie? We got up so early. Okay. I told her to go grab something else before I started filming this, so she's a little bit grumpy. Anyways, so we're not actually local to the area, so we have to drive 2 hours before we can get there, and there are seven, pretend there's 2 more fingers, 7, because I gotta hold the camera, shops on the crawl. We're very excited. The only one that I have been to is Circle of Stitches, but because of the water damage, they actually have a temporary store set up in the Trouble and Toil, the yarn dye studio. They set up a temporary shop there, which I'm very excited because I've never been to that. So if this is something you want to see, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, you subscribe, and yeah, hang out with us because we are chaotic lifestyle, crafty adventurers here sharing our lives like we're on FaceTime together, and you're gonna be my new bestie. So if that's something you want to see, let's keep watching. We're gonna get in the car and I'll see you guys when we start going. So our first stop is about a little under 2 hours. I was a little over 2, a little bit. We're going to sit our first stop on the little arc that I mapped out. I'm literally like professional, like what is the navigation charter here going on. I mapped it all out with all the stops. It's like 6 hours in total. So our first stop is Sip and Knit in Melrose, Mass. We've never been to this shop, and I was just asking Mom, I was like, what's our game plan? Are we getting something little from every shop? Are we looking for stuff? Are we just gonna go in and film? What's our thing? And then I was like, I gotta get the camera. Oh wait, before we go into that, I do have to say this is my step-by-step pullover. I don't know the the designer, Jesus, not enough caffeine, who created this. It is in the Carrot Cake Bloom, so I will have a whole review on both the pattern and this yarn later on after this. I don't know at what point it will go up. We'll film that later. Okay, but now that I've said that, because I didn't do an outfit of the day, I'm just wearing it with jeans, guys. Let's go into what we're gonna do. What's our plan? I was thinking like trying to get a sticker. What?
I said I'm around the curve here.
Oh, this curve. There's a curve in Holyoke on the on 91 that we actually hate. Okay. Now you're past the curve.
I am. So
you don't have to look. I can just feel like it's just what you. Please don't look. Just.
Well, one, I'm wondering if so it says stop at your first store and
get the passport.
Get the passport. So I'm wondering what the passport consists of, because usually when we've done
shop hop for 91
miles. Take exit 11 to merge onto I-90 toward Boston.
You get some kind of, like a gift bag, a bag, or
you get something,
pattern or a free. So one, I'm curious as to what that's going to be on the North Shore, and then 2. I think I'm gonna wing it.
You're gonna wing it.
I'm gonna go and
be naughty. Be naughty.
If something speaks to me, then I will purchase it. I'm very into my knitting right now.
Yeah. You definitely got bit by the knitting bug.
Yeah,
definitely recently.
Yeah. So
I don't know. We were getting so hyped up for Fiber Witch, and that's really why we're doing this, because I had a weird hair, like little cupie. I want to see what's out this way because we're from Western Mass, so I'm really curious. There's always so many things that we get tagged in because we're at so many events, and a lot of people assume we're actually in the North Shore area, like that's where we live. We are not. We are 2 hours away. However, we are. I know there's like a fancy vocabulary word for like a wanderlust, but it's not wanderlust, like the desire to travel and just explore.
Yeah, 2 hours is nothing.
This is nothing.
Use the right lane to take exit 11 to merge onto I-90 toward Boston.
Like, the first time we're driving down to Florida and everybody's like, what are you doing with little kids in the car? It's like, it's perfect. We had so much fun. It was an adventure. It was a full-on side quest.
I mean, the kids literally ask
every day, when are we driving again?
Florida. Not just the exit in Florida, but
just to the drive. We love driving. So again, this is like 6 hours, which we spent
3/4 of a mile. Keep right toward Boston and Albany, New York.
Are you done?
I don't know.
We last Saturday, or was it Sunday, we had to do a bunch of errands. Well, it was my birthday weekend, so we went to get I've talked about my favorite ramen in Dover / Wilmington at the food truck. So that's a little over an hour away. But we had drove around in total because we had to do a bunch of errands for Love's Works because he got the call. And my man's, when he gets the call,
use the right lane to keep right toward Boston and Albany, New York.
When he gets that call, we say, yes, we want that money. So we drove around and did a bunch of errands for work. And it was like 6 hours in the car. I could have been in Pennsylvania. I could have been in Gettysburg. I could have been getting the bread. Oh, so every travel mark is marked by a specific memory or like a food, a specific food. So like when I talk about the ramen noodles or the bread is a restaurant in, I'm blowing out, in Gettysburg.
Then keep left to merge onto Massachusetts Turnpike toward
It's Gettysburg.
Okay.
Because we drove by the restaurant. We drive by it when we
use the left lane to keep left to merge onto Massachusetts Turnpike toward Worcester.
I forgot I'm supposed to wait till we get on the pike to start talking because otherwise the little robot gets mean. She's bossy. Yeah, so every like travel point is marked by a location, generally a specific food that sticks with us.
Yeah, because we traveled so much when you were a child. Like that was our thing to do.
This isn't a new thing. This
always.
This is a hereditary disease, if you want to call it that. We have to travel.
I mean, there's not many places on the East Coast or the West Coast that you haven't been to. We've never done the little Middle Earth.
The Middle Earth.
But
this chunk in the middle of the US.
But yeah.
I know.
Cool
I wish, so for the longest time everybody was like, oh, you guys do so much stuff, you should do, this is before YouTube, you guys should have a show, you guys do so much.
Miles. Continue straight.
You do so much stuff, you need to have like a reality TV, like, you know, before YouTube when reality TV was so big. So that's why I love YouTube, because like I've literally been thinking about this since before YouTube, but I didn't have the skills or the social skills or the mental capability to film and take you guys along with us. But I mean, this was more about yarn, but you're getting a lore drop today. We're taking you to, you know the backstory. I don't think, because I've never talked about it actually on the channel. I've never talked about in depth. But yeah, I think we're just gonna wing it. I actually did bring some yarn to match. I have some fingering weight. I want to look for like a mohair or an alpaca, a silk, yeah, lace weight. That was what my brain wanted to say, a lace weight yarn to hold with it. I have a pattern picked out. It's the one with like the soft, like the little cables in it. Like they're like very subtle. I think I showed it to you. Dry throat. I'm gonna hang up because I'm gonna hang up. Yep. So I finished this sweater last night and I was looking and I just realized, you guys see my safety line in my sleeves that I use in case I need to change my sleeves? I have to cut that out and I forgot to do it. I mean, I took my stitch markers off at least, but Mom says I should show off what was in my travel bag. So for those of you who don't know, this little guy right here is my purse. So we'll start off here. We've got Skelly Bob. These are all the random things. And then my Touchland little Hello Kitty thing. I got this. It's
your yin and yang.
My well, no, it's just my hand sanitizer.
I know, but the skeleton and
oh yeah, my duality. So inside of this bag is like the big market bag. Right now I'm using my Fiber Witch one because it, with my name on it, because again, Tristan made this last year for Fiber Witch Festival for me. Dragon Horde Yarn. If you guys don't know Tristan by name, Dragon Horde Yarn made this for me. We all had matching bags and sweaters. Yeah, this is, it really is such a big bag. I don't know where she got it though, so I can't really, it's just like, it's a really good, great size bag. So inside of here was my Kindle case. My Kindle's not in here right now. However, this does have books. So when we go on long trips, I like to bring these choose your own adventure books for the kids because it really entertains them and you can do it multiple times. So we have a Five Nights at Freddy one, and then this Escape from a Video Game one, and I think I have a, yeah, this one, because I didn't know. They like me to read out loud, kind of like if you were to listen to an audiobook in the car. But right now I'm not reading because they're eating and they were sleeping. So let's get these all back in here. So those hang out inside my little book thing. This is from Barnes & Noble. And then inside here, because I'm wearing heels, I have my flats, these little black witchy mules. They're super business casual. I wear them all the time. I've actually scuffed the top. I've colored it in with Sharpies. We're super classy here. My big wallet, so my purse has like my debit card, my ID, my library card, the things that I use the most. But this wallet has like my memberships, my cash, all of my coupons, my frequent buyer stamp things for coffee houses. I'm not gonna open that because we don't need to go through that. This is why Mom was laughing at me and said I had to share it for you. I brought the fancy notebook in case I need to write something important. I haven't used this. I finally bought an Archer and Olive dot planner notebook, and it's just been sitting, so I figured I would take it out and just bring it with me just in case, you know, there's some sort of like lore to write in a tome, we need it. And then I have this notebook which has like my show notes in it for not important stuff. This little corduroy bag holds my notions, so my scissors, my waist yarn, stitch markers, scissors, I don't know if I said it. Normally this is in there, but I didn't want it to break with all the other stuff. Where is it? Which is my gauge swatch thing.
Oh, I love that. The one Tristan gave you. She's such a clever girl.
Yeah. Which is a planchette, which is really cool. All right, in the bottom you can see I have pumpkin spice hand lotion. This is really good hand lotion. I'm obsessed with it. There are 2 different markers in here, one green, one pink. My hairbrush, because I couldn't find the mini travel one, so I have the full-size hairbrush. And then, all right, what else is loose in here? Can you guys see that? These, when you get a bunch of anxious people, these come in clutch. I'm not a huge fan of this flavor, but I love these. They're the rescue. Oh, there's my lip gloss. I told you it was in here. I just threw it in. So I have Burt's Bees. I have the lip gloss I'm wearing. This is definitely a favorite right now, the Half Magic Lip Snuggle. I think this is in the colorway Say Purr. If you guys can't tell, it lives in my purse and I've scratched the color. I love it, love the texture. My Black Pearl Magic little stitch marker bag thing, but it holds my Aldi's quarters. Because we always do gumball machines and I always forget this. So that's in here. And then a bunch of gum. So there's gum in there. Oh, in my project bag, which I didn't say. So this is my really cute little Salem Village project bag, and it has my sock in it right now that I'm working on. All right, our first stop is right here. We drove by it, not knowing it because there was no picture. And this is, yeah, there's definitely a parking spot right here, I think.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Wait.
It was so cute. But again, the Google image, it's this with the blue it's with the blue awning, and it says there's open. There's a neon sign that says open.
I can't tell it closer.
I'm not looking. I don't need to be in it, but yeah, there it is. So this is our first stop. Super cute. All right.
Oh, and there's people.
Okay, sit and nip. Amazing shop. First time ever being in here again because, you know, we don't come to this area often. Where did I put my actual phone?
I'm not sure.
It's in, oh, right on my lap.
Okay.
They had such an extensive collection of Noro. I was like, okay, hold on, you're not in it, right?
Okay.
now you're in it. But I dropped my phone. The Noro. You know I've had a soft spot for Noro.
I know.
So when I'm not actually going to 7 shops, so now 6. This morning I was holding it, I was like, 7 shops. Pretend there's 2 more fingers. But I'm gonna come back and get a sweater quantity.
Yeah.
So if you guys are here or you stop here, they have the Noro. Melrose, yeah. Okay. And it was very easy to get to here.
Yeah.
It looks like it's right on the commuter rail. If you guys take the T, there's a stop literally right behind Mom's head across the street. You can't see it through the windows because of the seat. Melrose Cedar Park commuter rail parking only. So there is a T stop right there. For those of you not from Massachusetts, that's the train, the public transportation in the area.
Yeah. And it was like 95 to 93 in 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was really easy location. So she said the next shop.
Wait,
what? Oh, well, I was gonna do a whole haul at the end for the podcast. Mom bought something. Mom found something that spoke to her. I was supporting the trunk show. There was a trunk show for I Just Lost Their Card.
Something with violets on it was really pretty.
Wild Violet Fibers. So I got some things from them. And I need to put this in a different bag so it doesn't, so I don't lose it.
There's bags in the back. We'll get it.
Okay, yeah, next stop. Where did okay.
People, wonderful people.
We have one, oh my gosh, I forgot her name already. I'm so bad with names.
I am too.
Every single name, forgot, done. But
yeah, the owner was lovely.
Lovely. The kids loved her puppy Cole. So, I wanted to steal that little goober. Yeah. We love little animals here, obviously. So now we're gonna go to the, I just had my phone and I put it back in the bag. Okay, we're gonna put it in the next shop and then we'll check in with you guys when we, oh, the cotton. I did video that, so there was this whole wall of like a cotton fingering weight. And again, I do have 7 shops today, so there's 6 more to go to, so I couldn't really buy a sweater quantity of what I wanted, but it was gorgeous. It was pastel, it was sparkly, it screamed
lavender, it was beautiful.
It screamed sherbet, it screamed sorbet, it screamed Bridgerton,
the
pastel
with that.
Anyways, it was gorgeous. And it's the flip side of my winter wardrobe is prairie goth, while ethereal Sealy Court Fairy is my summer spring wardrobe. Those are the dualities. They're very specific. You get it.
The Hello Kitty. I know,
my Hello Kitty. Yeah, my Hello Kitty and my skeleton. Or the frogs on this. All right. That's that is everything. All right, so I gotta plug in the next place on our phone. So our next shop is, I think, just Marblehead Knits. Is that what I said it was? We're going to Marblehead, which is 42 minutes away from here. The owner of that
3 miles, turn right onto US 1 North toward Linfield.
The owner of the store told us that there was a different store that was closer, but I had mapped it out so we could do a loop and then go home on Route 2. So we're gonna go to Marblehead and then to the Circle of Stitches studio, and then a couple more up because they're closer. But
I wonder if we could do 1A, because 1 is semi-scenic, 1A is scenic.
I don't know, we're getting a green light. We're not going up the coast, we're still going over.
Okay.
We're not driving up the coast. That we'll have to do that a different day. Oh, that's not today. But I wanted to stay in that shop. I just wanted to.
Yeah, and
just hang out. They had. I didn't film it. They also had the what was it? The Tula Pink, the fabric. They had fabric in there, and I love Tula Pink.
And that's the one I was gonna make I think that I got to make a project bag with.
Yeah, you've got multiple different types of fabric. I also have the cat, like the super rare cat fabric that is like super sought after now. Oh look, another Dunkin'. It's the 3rd Dunkin' we've passed. Oh, and Whole Foods.
Ooh.
No, we're not going to Whole Foods. What? Like a bird?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were pointing it out like it was a store. Like, what the fuck is a seagull?
No, that's actually a nice Whole Foods. No, we brought lunch.
And we brought lunch. And if we get super hungry, then we'll stop. But it's not even lunchtime, and you still have half a bagel. All right, we'll see you in Melrose. No, we're in Melrose. We'll see you in Marblehead. I'm trying to read instructions, but Mom just noted that, so we're in Marblehead right now. She goes, it feels coastal. if you look outside, we're just driving in like a little downtown metropolitan area, but we're trying to pinpoint exactly
why it feels
coastal. And so so the shakes, guys, you know, you're in your coastal New England if you have shake houses, which are those little, you know, shakes. Yeah, they look like, you know, mom says it's the horizon. I'm like, maybe it's the, you know, the shapes of the houses, because there's a lot of salt box houses, a lot of Dutch barn roofs out here, as opposed to when we were in Lynn, where there was a lot of triple decker apartments and very in craftsman homes over and over again. But there's like certain New England coastal vibes that just, you know, and then it's really weird because
this is a lovely little neighborhood.
Yeah, that's a pretty, I love that. Bay windows, yeah, Federals. Sorry, architecture is one of those things. If you're new here,
turn right.
If you're new here, architecture, but that's one of the things. That's one of the
Your isms.
that's So when mom goes on history, I go on architecture. Sorry, I'm looking at architecture right now. I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, look at him.
Mom, I'm on sorry.
Look at it.
So, okay, I gotta turn the camera off so I can. Okay, hold on. Well, we'll take you with us. So this is. So that's what I'm talking about. That's the Dutch roof.
Sign. Turn right onto Washington Street. Then the destination is on your left.
Oh, okay, we're here. No. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Beautiful. Oh, is this a visiting one?
That's a church. That's a thrift shop. That says thrift shop. We're not going extra shopping because we've got a lot of shops to go. So I don't know how we're gonna do this. Ding dong dang! Look at this building. So our shop is like, it's right here this way. Okay. So it's one of over here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Which way is he going?
I don't know. But
I'm not really sure.
Is so coastal.
Yes. So the shop is. Arrived. Thanks. Okay, I gotta hang up till we find. So we're here, but there's no picture of what the outside of the shop looks like. Let this be a marketing lesson for shops that don't have a picture of what their front looks like for people who are not local. I'm clicking on the Google Maps. Your Instagram page doesn't have an outside sign saying you're ready for shop hoppers. Please, for people who aren't familiar with the area, please, I'm begging you, post something that shows what I'm looking for, because I have no idea where I'm looking for, and Google Maps says it's behind something, and when we drove by, I did not see a storefront with a name on it. Please help your Google out. Post a picture somewhere. So it should be like right past this. Stay on this side. We're very close to cars. Okay, right here, but how do we get into here? So there's the sign right here, but where is the door? Is that a door to get in, or is it? Oh, they have a wooble. Hold on, Rory, come here. Oh, right here. Okay. So it's right here. Hold on, we gotta wait for Mamu. Right here. Hold on, Rory. So it's right next to here. Oh yeah, those are really pretty. She just grabbed. Oh, it's just Barocco vintage DK. Yeah, those colors are very Rory. Oh yeah, with the lace.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, there's some. That was cute. I actually found like 6 shops that we have to go back to. And by 6, I mean one specific boutique. It was Baubles and Lace. What was it? Baubles and Lace was the name of the store. It was like across the street a little bit. Their prices for what you were getting and like fiber content, amazing. I didn't film in there because very small boutique, and you know when you get into a small boutique, it's kind of and you're the only ones in there, and you don't really want to whip out the camera. The linen dress, there is literally 3 dresses. If I was not on a budget right now, yes, no hashtag sorry Levs this time, because like I would have bought at least one of the 3 dresses if I wasn't on a budget right now. But I'm on a budget,
and this is my favorite town.
I know. So far, Mom really likes it. It's a vibe. We went into what I will describe as the quintessential coastal tourist shop to look at t-shirts.
But very New England, not tacky, very minimal. Martha's Vineyard. It says Martha's Vineyard to me.
Yeah, but it says Marblehead, not Martha. It says Martha's Vineyard,
but I'm like, that's the vibe.
Yeah, it has the cute t-shirts and like the little tchotchkes and the things you find at a coastal like
nicer
gift shop.
Yeah, a nicer
like
one.
a boutique.
Yeah,
a traveling boutique shop. It was very cute.
It's beautiful.
How
the houses.
I know you're loving. It's a vibe. You've said it 3 times. It's a vibe, and I'm trying to finish.
Okay.
We didn't buy anything there. There's a lot of people in that shop.
Yeah.
I think I got 1 shot filming in there. We got our stamps. We're gonna eat some lunch, and we're gonna head over to the Toil and Trouble. What is it? The office, warehouse, studio. That's the word. Which is their temporary location since the brick and mortar shop in Salem actually took a lot of water damage. And if you want to donate, I will make sure to put their GoFundMe right now, because every time they start working on it, they just keep finding more and more damage. And right now their landlord is just not helping and the insurance only covers so much. So if you're part of the fiber community and you want to help out our witchy fiber sisters, I will put that down there for you. It took Mom a second to realize where we are. I knew exactly where we are. There's a roundabout right here. So if we go up this street, the witch house, again, is right there on our left. So, here we go. Hi, witch house, we're back.
So we're not stopping.
Yeah, right there. And the house right here, not this house that I'm pointing at with the gray, but like right there in that space is for sale. But it's like on this corner.
I see the witch behind this gray one.
Mm-hmm. I'm behind it. My hand was out of shot. It's behind that.
$1 million for a brick house. Beautiful.
Yeah, very nice. We looked at it. Very nice. Oh, okay. So Circle of Stitches is right here. This was super easy to get to. And there's ample parking because it goes around that way.
Nice, yeah.
Really, really great. So for those of you coming to Fiber Witch, this is a scenario. Hopefully it's not. Let's cross our fingers. This is super easy to get to. Right here. That's the road where we turned in, and we are going in right here. Happy yarn crawl. Circle of Stitches. Oh, how lovely. Oh, hi. So here is the temporary setup. Alright, so we just finished up in the we'll call it the temporary Circle of Stitches, the pop-up of Circle and Stitches inside of, what is this, 58 Mills. They did an amazing job setting that up. Like, where are you? There you go.
Yeah, no, seriously.
They did such a fantastic job.
It doesn't look temporary. It looks like it's a permanent location.
Wait, I forgot my,
what?
The little drawing thing. I put it down.
What drawing thing?
The thing where it gets down.
Where'd you put it down?
On the table. I'll get
Can you go, I guess I'll walk with. Okay, so Ryden left his passport up in front of where their little knit spot is, like their little hangout. All right, so that was lovely. I gotta type in our next address, which I think is the farm one.
Okay.
How are you doing? Are you having fun? I've liked every shop.
I'm having fun. I got a little bit tired. My bag was feeling heavy to me, so it was getting me a little bit tired.
Okay, so the yarn in the farms is the next one.
Okay.
Yarn in the farms. Which is, yeah, see, it's like over 16 minutes is the fastest.
Starting route to yarns in the farms.
All right, so we'll see you. I don't know where.
Proceed to Willard Street. Then take the first
I'd
left.
rather, if it's only 5 minutes longer, I'd so rather do the coastal route for 5 minutes.
I want to, we just did the coastal route. It's but it's not taking us coastal. It's taking us parallel to coastal.
No, it
Like cute little no parking in this spot. We gotta go, I guess, somewhere over here. So cute! And there's a little free library. Watch your step. There's a step right there. Are you right there? Oh, Mom was coming. Hello. Right. Oh, bye. That was an adorable little shop. Yes. I'm gonna get haunted by that Noro yarn. I was sitting there and I had to look up how much it was. So a dragon egg is like what they call the cakes that you get in the, it started with a K, I can't remember what it was. It has 660 yards in it in one dragon egg for $45. So for me to get like 2 of them, I would 100% be able to get a fingering weight sweater, which is about $90, which in my head is the normal for a sweater quantity, even less than what I would need for myself. But keep that in mind, because at first I was like, whoa, 45 bucks, whoa, but you pay for it in your yardage. You're not buying 3 skeins at 200 yards each. Yeah. Anyways, they had a cute bathroom, cute little shop.
Love the
the coast. I don't think I got any pictures. They had a lot of sweaters that had a lobster and a crab. It was so cute, but it's like
coastal.
And literally like a tiny room. Like, but they had a lot in there.
Yeah.
And it was a good variety.
And a good vibe.
And a good vibe. Yeah, they were definitely had a good vibe. And a bowl of candy. So, all right, with that being said, we are going to Gloucester. Maybe we'll get, Mom's hoping we can get by the Gloucester Fishermen, so we can put that in here because that's a whole thing. So we're going to Coveted Yarn, and we will see you when we get there. So I started talking and realizing, pick up the camera, Megan. This is the things people want to hear. So what I was just saying is these are a lot closer than when we do the 91, the I-91 shop hop. These are like, we're literally driving like 15 minutes now in between shops up here, which I've never been to any of these, I said, except Circle of So. Whoa! Oh, it's a beach. What? Wait, is it a beach? What is this?
Oh, somebody said.
What is this? Oh, it's a school? It's school pickup.
Oh, yeah, here.
It's
so we're
3 o'clock.
Manchester by the sea.
Okay. And what is this? It's a school pickup line. Public school people. It's my. Anyways, this is really cute and we're having a lot of fun. So when we do like the Massachusetts quilt hop, they are all over the place. And we're driving. From
New York
to like, you know, we're like the Berkshires to like Sturbridge. Like we're all over the place. But that's not the New England one, because there's also the New England shop hop that happens over the summer. We should actually try and do that. We should. I say that every year.
I love this.
I know. So we're driving coastal right now in between the yarn. Which one? This is so pretty. If you're out here for Fiber Witch, check out these shops that are in the area. So I will show you guys. I'll show you the passport after. But between Yarn in the Farms and Coveted Yarns, this is if you take. There's one like that. Oh, there's all these like. They're not Newport mansions, but they're new, you know, they're mansion, wealthy North, yeah, and they're beautiful. You can't really see the ocean, but you can see the houses.
You know
and
it's right there.
And if you like looking and surfing on Zillow, you're gonna love driving by like a creep all of these houses, because I know, is that one for sale?
Yeah.
Ooh,
up on the hill.
Ooh.
Manchester by the Sea is a beautiful.
So we're in Manchester by the Sea. Just putting that out there. But yeah, this is just a bog, ocean bog.
Well, it actually has a lot of bogs.
I know, but boats and bogs.
Another one for sale.
Oh, okay. So this is
In a quarter mile, turn left onto School Street.
I'll flip you guys around for a second because
it's just beautiful.
Yeah. Again, if you're a Zillow creeper, then you would love just looking at all these houses.
Are we going left or right? Oh, good, right.
Right. We're going right by the ocean. You said you want. I want this one.
Me too.
I want this one.
With the widow walk.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
so beauty.
I want that one.
You want this one? Right there. Look, and there's the ocean again.
All of these.
I know.
I want that one. I want the green one.
You want the green one? So this is a game that we used to play all the time when I was growing up before, you know, the internet, like which house are we gonna buy?
Go past the street, then turn left.
Look, it's so New England. It's so painfully Massachusetts. Oh, look at this one. Look at that one. Look at this one. Oh, we were supposed to turn there. We got distracted. Okay. It's fine. We'll be fine. Okay, I gotta hang up. It wants us to, hold on. We just passed a cute bookstore.
And then turn.
And then
Turn
right,
left onto Summer Street.
right here, there's a bunch of one-way streets because that's what you get in this area, right here. See, this is what happens. So I start vlogging and then I forget that I'm navigation and it's my job.
In half a mile, turn left onto Lincoln Street.
Anyways, we've gone by one T stop, the commuter rail. So it is very easy to get to. Wow, my voice just cracked. If you guys didn't know, the kids are sick. That's just a bunch of like, that's an old train station.
Yeah, I know. That, you're talking
Oh, sorry. Okay, I was, and now we're not really by the ocean, but I'm gonna, oh wait, it is a normal T station. There's the train is right there. Where are we going? Ooh, what is this cemetery? Guys, this is what it's like driving with a,
Oh, this is an old one too.
ooh.
Oh, this is
okay. All right, this one is in the back of a church.
It's got a cute little hangout area.
Yeah, cute.
I want to hang out.
No, we're not hanging out. We gotta go.
Where?
We got things to do. Stuff. I didn't film it, but they had the largest selection of like faux fur pom-poms I've seen in a shop that like you don't buy online. That was super cute. They also had a lot of like shawl clips. It was cute. Well, mom had to go to the bathroom, so she's not in here, but I'll get her to say something when, can you guys even see me? I don't even think you can see me. Mom's walking right now, but she had to go potty. And then I will pop in. We are 4 out of 7 shops. All right. Oh, is she calling somebody? What did you think of that one? I said they had the largest selection of pom-poms.
Oh yeah, they had a beautiful selection
and like the shawl things. I didn't film while we were in there, like really, yeah.
Yeah. It was a lot of reasonable priced.
Yeah, a lot of Barocco and mainly Barocco.
Yeah.
A lot of Plymouth.
Yeah.
They had Universal yarns. I'm trying to think what else they had in there. I think there was some Regia, like not Regia, but like that style. I don't know what. Yeah. I was trying to like look.
Yeah, it's a cute little thing. A church.
Very cute. Like I said, yeah. I loved the pom-poms. The pom-poms are my favorite. Yeah. And I guess apparently the owner is a lobster man, which is very fitting for where we are. So she told awesome. Ryden.
Yeah.
There's 8 shops, not 7. There's 8. Apparently, I cannot math. So that's just, so the GPS had 1 destination to 1 with 7 stops along the way. Is what it had to have been.
Yep.
Okay, so we're more than halfway through, and we just realized that. We are sitting in the parking lot for Hooked, so we're gonna go in there, and I will take you guys along with us. Ready to go up. I didn't know there was an up. Oh my goodness. Hold on, Ron. Whoa. Okay. It's bigger on the inside. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, hold on, Ryan. Don't.
Oh,
Wow. Another hobby we don't need.
Look at that.
Oh, I know. Yeah, well, I'm not taking a picture. I'm filming. Wasn't gonna get it. Oh, my eyelash coming off. Eyelash check. No, we're good. I did get something. My only purchase I can make, so. My only big purchase, I should say, because I don't have any more cash, so. I'll probably do a haul, but I'm gonna show you guys right now. I picked this up because my wardrobe was lacking something. So what does that mean? We gotta make it. We're gonna make a beautiful, just staple tank with this Barocco Mantra Stonewash. It's a silk, 100% silk.
Nice.
So that was the decision I ended up making.
That's a great quality.
Right?
I mean,
that was
fabric.
so much bigger on the inside. Like, I didn't realize the upstairs was part of it. Super cute. They had hohi bags. I've never seen a hohi bag. Like, I've seen them, but like up close.
They're so
If
beautiful.
I had, Mom's, what are you working on? Your Sophie shawl? Sophie scarf. Sorry, that's the scarf. The shawl is a big pattern. They're two different patterns.
Okay.
Yeah, if I had an unlimited budget today, I
bought one
yeah,
too.
I would have bought the hohi bag.
Yeah, it was
Aurora
beautiful.
liked the yellow one. She walked by, she's like, ooh, this is a pretty one. All right, so we're gonna go to the next shop.
I couldn't, my phone won't navigate either of them.
Okay, well, I had no service at all in this
I
spot,
don't
so
think
we
I
might have to
here
pop
either.
somewhere else. I'll send yarn.
Slide in
Glorious sticks, please use. Hold on, stop. There we go.
Have both of mine.
Yeah, you have both of them. I don't think you're gonna get them both. Oh, it's pretty. All right, so we actually don't have time because there's 8 shops. We just finished at South End Yarn Co. And this was the most beautiful shop I have been in.
Yep.
Lovely, Anna, lovely owner of the shop, gave me a coffee because we were telling her how we have a 2.5 hour ride home. And
was very accommodating to cranky kids.
Yep, they were lovely, lovely humans.
Yes.
They're the best humans.
Yeah, and I'll show you a little bit in case you don't watch the full haul. If you want to see everything I got, you're gonna have to come back for my haul. Actually, we'll just do it on the podcast episode where I talk about everything. I've received so many freaking compliments on this sweater. Like, I'm like shocked because I feel like it's nothing special. But everybody
I think it's
loves
the colors.
it.
It's the color
It's
combination,
like,
and
it looks so cute on camera too.
yeah, it looks cute in real life.
Yeah, so we're gonna go home. Okay, I guess I'm gonna close this off now because we're gonna drive home and it's gonna be a long drive home. We're gonna lose life.
This was the most beautiful
Hold on.
store though.
Yeah,
me,
no,
this
it
was
was
the most beautiful. It was so clean and organized.
It was
just a lovely, lovely.
And you can tell when you walk into a shop that people really want are doing it for the people interaction and because they love it. Yeah. This is one of those places where you really feel it. If you're like us, you feel it. You walk in, you're like, oh, it's pretty and they're nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that was the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
With that being said, I don't think we're gonna get to the last store. We're not today, and I don't think we're gonna come back tomorrow. So, with that being said, we just did the clap. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, you subscribe, and you hang out with us because we love sharing these adventures with you. If you're in the North Shore area, make sure to check out some of these shops, any of these shops that we've got stamps for. We've had a great time. There's great people and great variety. Each of these shops are like vastly different from each other. They definitely cater to different clientele.
This one reminds me of the one in New Haven, Connecticut. Remember
Knit New Haven.
Knit New Haven.
Yeah, okay. But again, you can really tell that they all have a different type of like clientele and it's just amazing to see the variety. So, I love you all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.